Hi everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies, the survival mode section. I thought I wanted to say something better, but nope, didn't come out that way. But today we are doing the roof level for the normal mode, before we start doing the harder stuff, which I'm looking forward to, and hopefully you guys are too. And for this strategy, we are just going to go hardcore melon. That's all I can say about it. We're going to use sunflowers, twin sunflowers, pots of course, the melons definitely. Um, then we're going to need squash early on to when we're building our defenses. Choppers never hurts, really never hurts. Um, as you can see, we have some rather easy zombies ahead of us, so there's no need to really worry off the bat, because you still have plenty of room to maneuver, so just take out your most basic of plants out for the beginning portion of it. With that in mind, yeah, I think I'll keep that, and then, I could do cabbage pult. Yeah, that should do. We're only, we're just establishing the fundamentals at the moment, so. And how kind of them to leave us 3 columns of pots. I mean, at least they didn't leave us with 2 or something. That'd be too evil. But, how's everybody doing today on this lovely, well, technically it's Sunday, but I don't know. Yeah, Sunday morning. It's not too bad. I actually, have a lot more hours at work finally. Maybe it's temporary, but at least for this week alone, I should be getting a pretty nice paycheck, which is always really nice. And yeah, I had work earlier today, and it wasn't too bad. However, it was just one of those days which just seemed to drag on and on and on and just wouldn't end. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about, but I mean, 10 minutes before closing, it just felt like an eternity. And when that happens, it's just the worst. It's like, it's boredom at the max. But the work portion of it, time aside, it was pretty good. There were some wine tastings there, so I got to sample some product that they brought in earlier, and it wasn't too bad. Some Chianti. Chianti and Classico Chianti I got to try, and Pinot Grigio, but that one wasn't so great. And yeah, it was kind of hilarious what was going on. I mean, I don't know, the girl who was doing the wine tasting, she stood no chance, because I swear to God, like, so many people flocked around her, it was not even funny. And I'm not talking about, like, customers or anything, I'm talking about the employees at my place. It was just hilarious how they flocked around her. But then again, she's a pretty face, so it's, not too hard to see, but I guess it could be quite annoying, I suppose. Have, like, all those people circling around you. It's funny, but no, I guess not funny. I don't know. It depends. But it's definitely a boring day, and I don't know. Thank God it's over with. Although I do go back in like 8 hours or so, cause now that well, at least I live in Connecticut, so because the blue laws have been repealed here, Sunday sales of liquor is allowed now, so from 10 to 5 at least, you can buy liquor and beer and wine and stuff like that, but that's implied already, so no need to specify further on it. And now I think that just leaves about one state left in the of all 50 that still has the blue laws. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know it's like in the Midwest, I think. It's in like the middle of the United States. I believe that much is true. God knows my memory just fails me at all the wrong times, so I really can't come up with a name of the state. I want to say Illinois, but that's probably not correct. So I'm probably gonna have to wiki it, just like I do for all information. Good or a bad thing, well, it's up to you. And you jerk. Nope, I don't think so. So we're slowly getting our defenses ready. I mean, I could use more twin sunflowers, but that's just not happening. It really isn't. But man, I can't wait to show you how awesome the hard mode is. Just gets crazy. I mean crazy. Oh, you're not gonna get through. Oh my god, you ate through that a lot quicker than I thought. Not to fear. You died. You're dead. Also, I'm feeling pretty accomplished because I finally got past this one hell of a Mega Man stage in my Mega Man LP. It is like the most pain in the ass time I've ever had playing a video game ever. This is the first stage in the Dr. Riley stages in Mega Man 1. And for you who don't know, the last boss, I mean, I should say the boss of that stage is it's a pain in the ass. It gave me nightmares pretty much. But through persistence and I don't know, some sort of optimism that I was able to scrounge up, I was able to finally beat the damn thing. And it's like, I don't know, couldn't put into words how I felt at that point. Besides joy and all that stuff, because like horrible ordeal has been dealt with. Or I mean concluded, whatever. All I know is I'm happy to be done with that stupid stage. And I did like create some bloopers and stuff just to give you an idea of what I went through playing that. It wasn't pretty or anything, cause it was just like, I don't know, there's no way I can really describe what I went through besides it was pure hell. I mean, video games is supposed to be fun. I guess it could be fun if you like that kind of challenge. And I like challenges, but that was like one hell of a challenge. But it's over now, so I just have to look forward to completing the rest of the game. And I've done a pretty good job so far. I mean, I gotten past a couple more stages for the Dr. Riley ones, but it's not the greatest amount of progress ever. Or I mean, it's not the prettiest looking like thing that I've done, because I've taken a lot of hits and everything, and my playing style isn't really top notch or world class. But then again, screw world class. If you can beat the game, then that's good enough. And what have we got going on for this? I mean, I got paw nuts here, but I think I might do 3 watermelons, or melon pults, I should say. And I have nothing built here, so that's kind of wasteful. Okay, get you out. Kill that zombie, man. It should take you like 4 hits. Possibly. There we go. And yeah, this is much the same as what we've been doing throughout all these survival modes. Get your sun producers out. Get some sort of viable defense and offense set up. I got the offense part set up for the most part. But the defense is lacking quite a bit. It's not my fault though. It's just don't have the funds at the moment. So don't hound me about it, please. Whatever. Let's see. It's been 10 minutes and we're only on the second flag, huh? Just noticed, and I don't know. It just seems strange. And really, you want to do that? Why? Well, at least it's not like it was a melon pult or anything. That would have sucked. Would have sucked mucho. And I tapped out of the screen again. It's a staple of this channel at the moment. Oh, money. Can't forget the money. And wow, you dropped the gold. Wow, it's awfully generous of you. And what else happened today? Got to try French wine. Chateauneuf de Pape, I believe it's called, even though I probably pronounced it horribly wrong and probably offensively wrong for that matter, but I pronounced it in some way, so you know, that's what happens when you speak Japanese and a little Polish and whatnot. You can't get everything right. What can I say? But anyways, let's move on with checking, selecting our stuffies here, and let's see, that. Don't really need the sunflowers now. I've been working on it so I don't call it sunflower seeds as much. And it's been pretty successful, I must say. But now that we don't need the sunflowers, it really leaves me to ask, like, what should fill its place? These are useless, as already established. And you know the funny thing about this is, the Gargantuars, even though they debut on these stages, they don't appear in this survival mode. So you really don't have to worry about Gargantuars being on this survival stage. It's funny, but yeah, it's just how it is. So you really don't have to worry about that at all. So if you're thinking like I have to set up a defense to like anticipate that guy, well, you don't have to. So that's good news. And God, what am I going to choose? Okay, there we go. Jeez. But yeah, that's pretty good news, because you know, I would think everybody would like be under the impression that, oh, you know, Gargantuars are going to plague this one, but no, they really don't. Thank God. I think the worst that you get is like those little janitor zombies. I believe so, but I'm just not 100%. So I'm thinking 2 columns of melon pulps, followed by a kernel pult. And I clicked off the screen again. Yay me, yeah. But yes, we're going to have some kernel pulps to slow down the zombies. Gets butter on their head. And yeah, I say that so elegantly. So proud of myself. And well, yeah, I don't think so. You're a threat. And yes, now we have our melon pulp set. I'm going to assume we're set for the whole rest of this survival mode. If not, well, my bad. My bad. And let's see. But yeah, in terms of speaking the Polish part, I must say for that one, I was a lot better a couple years ago at speaking it, but now, since I really don't use it much, with any language really, you tend to forget a lot more things. How to say this, how to say that. I mean, I know a couple things, but they're not really nice. So I prefer not to say them, but then like dzień dobry. It's sad because my family's Polish and stuff, so you would think speaking it would come naturally, but it doesn't. Then again, I only took that language because it was the only thing offered that seemed interesting at my 2-year college that I went to. Other than that, I really had not much interest in other languages besides Japanese. 'Cause that one I've been learning since high school. So it's like, I don't know. It's like the only one language I like to call my own, and I don't know, it holds a special place in my life, so. And let's see, kernel, pulse, and that. And man, you know what? Let's utilize this and get another. No, well, I don't even know anymore because I only use like only so many of what I choose. Everything else just kind of stays on the sidelines. Oh, maybe tall nuts would have been a good candidate. Followed by a pumpkin. But yeah, in terms of languages, I mean, I don't know, Japanese is the one language that interests me the most, and it's like the only culture that I care learning about because I really love everything about it. Music, history, life, you name it. And that's like the only one I've been really focusing on 100% throughout all these years. Then there was like on the side I would also learn about Vietnamese culture, and I can speak a few words of Vietnamese, but not perfectly, because I don't know, it's just I'm not used to the tonal languages, which it happens to be, just like Chinese is. And just getting the tones right is difficult enough. So God forbid you say something but you get the tone wrong, then you're saying something else completely. And if I could remember like an example, I would use it, but it just really doesn't come to mind. Because, my memory and all, it sucks. And tall nuts, there we go. I mean, the only thing I can think of at the moment is like Bang Kui Kong. Oh, no, you don't, you jerk. Don't, thank you. Bang Kui Kong is it's like a greeting in Vietnamese. And oh man, what else? See, it's like I've been so focused on trying to get somewhat of a stable job throughout these weeks and months that it's been hard to really catch up on, the Vietnamese that I do have at my disposal to try and learn. Bang Kui Kong, see, I don't even know what to choose anymore. It's like, I'm trying to think of what I would say in Vietnamese to, what to say when, greeted like that. It's like, Bang Kui Kong is, how are you, now that I think about it. So, to correct myself. Toi Kwe. Toi Kwe. I believe that's like, I'm good. And anyways, stop thinking about Vietnamese and oh boy. Donuts and kernel pult. I mean, God, Japanese asking how someone is. Oh, genki desu ka? Genki desu. Easy enough. It comes out just like that. And for Vietnamese, I actually have to think about it. And Korean, annyeong haseyo. I mean, Korean was something I dabbled with very, very lightly, but I really do like its writing system. I think it's really, I don't know, it's really cool in my opinion. And a little fun to write out as well. That Japanese with hiragana, katakana, kanji, It's all really fun. Difficult to learn at first, but definitely when you have a system worked out, it becomes much easier and really entertaining. Chinese, well, you know, like Vietnamese, it's really hard for me at least to remember how to say things. I mean, honestly, I only know like ni hao, or the Cantonese version, ne ho. But besides that, I'm pretty clueless as to the rest of it. Even though I did have a Chinese friend, she taught me a couple other words, but you don't use them on a regular basis, then it becomes much more difficult to remember and retain. And where to put this? How many flags? Oh, this is the last one. Man, things go by when you're just doing this stuff. But yeah, this is like the greatest threat you have on this survival mode. Football zombies. It's like a joke, really. Come on, die, buddy. Such a drama queen. Uh-oh, butter on your head. Okay. Come on. Good job. Good job. Good job. And we're going to put this here. And Mr. Cherry Bomb. Everybody's favorite. Oh wow, there's those guys on here? I would like to question the whole way that would even work. Frickin' Zamboni on a roof? It would crush the roof, but then again, you do fight that giant robot zomboss on the roof. I mean, that alone would crush the whole house. Forget about eating your brains, it would crush you outright. I mean, my god. But anywho, that means we completed all normal stages. Now we can actually do something more interesting, such as the hard levels. And don't expect more of the same, because, you know, I won't be able to just breeze through this like I have been for the past 5 stages, where I just blabber and get through it like without giving any thought to it. This stuff actually tests you quite well too. And you'll see what I mean in the next episode of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies with Cesar. And thank you everybody for watching. Sayonara. Mata ne. Blah.